Hey, I'm back. Sorry, my video cut off. I didn't have enough storage on my camera. It happens, but I didn't want to, do the whole video over. So I'm just gonna pick up where I left off. This was a symbol. This is a type of, it's NSAA, NSAA, I would imagine it's like that. And it's the type of hand-woven fabric, and it means excellence, genuineness, and authenticity. And this is one. I really like how this one looks. It's beautiful to me. And it's called Nyame Nti. Nyame Nti. And it's a symbol of faith and trust in God. There is actually another Adinkra symbol that represents trust in God. So some of them have overlapping meanings. This one means, this is actually one of my favorites too. I love this. There are quite a few of them that look like this, but they all, have variations. So this one is Anansi Natontan. Let me say Natand Tan. I butchered that. But it's a spider's web. So this is supposed to be a picture of a spider's web, and it means wisdom, creativity, and the complexities of life. And I use this one a lot as far as affirmations go, because life is so complex, but I am such a creative person, and I try, a lot of times I've created from chaos, but I'm trying to get to a point where I can create from being on high. So I love the way this one looks. I love to paint it. I like to look at it every day. This is one that I've always painted and kept posted somewhere. Yeah. Mm-hmm. This is, of course, one of my favorites. This is what it is. It's in heart. It's a coma. And move that one. And it just represents patience and tolerance. And I like this one. It's more of a feminine one as well. But of course, I'll do it in blue and put it in a masculine perspective, but a boy could use it as well. But I really, really love this one, Makoma. Yep. This one, the one that was underneath it, is a Coco Nan, and it's a symbol of nurturing and discipline. The picture is supposed to look like the leg of a hen, and the hen is known for treading on her chicks, which is putting her foot down on her chicks. But this symbol is associated with the nature of parenting, because a lot of times parents have to, you can't baby your child forever. You have to expose your child to real life lessons, and this is a symbol that represents that. A parent putting their foot down, kind of having that tough love perspective. That's what this represents. So a hen will tread on her chicks, but she won't kill them. But a lot of children, I don't believe in children having to suffer a lot, but I do believe in children having to work for it, knowing the meaning of work, and working for what you want in life. uh, there's a few others. This is the Akobin. This is a war horn, and it actually looks like this. You'll blow through here. And it's a battle cry. A war horn is used to announce that the battle is about to start, and it's a symbol of vigilance and wariness. And wariness is the caution about problems. So I could see a lot of men using this one. I think this would make a great tattoo. This one kind of, a lot of people say to me, oh, that turtle, but it's not a turtle, it's a crocodile. This is my test one, but I'll probably sell it if someone wanted it. And it's called the Dinkayam. I got it upside down. And it's the symbol of adaptability, prudence, caution, practical wisdom. The crocodile lives in water and on land, so it must adapt to whatever circumstances on a daily basis. It'll be underwater and it's still breathing underwater, and it'll come on land and it can live on land. So this means that you are able to adapt in life. It also means a little propriety, conforming to conventionally accepted standards. Now, although I love this one, this is one of my favorites. It doesn't really represent who I am, because propriety part of it, and it's conforming to conventionally accepted standards. But I think in my life I'll have to kind of become more of an adaptable person. I'm working towards that. And of course there's Duafe, and this is the one that I use most for me, and it's a wooden comb, and it represents beauty, cleanliness, desirable feminine qualities, and it's a prized possession of the Akan woman. And I'm sorry I'm not prepared, but I actually have one. I'm going to show you it real quick. Okay, so I am back. Yes. So this is my Duafe, and I received this as a gift. And this is more of a, not something that you could really pick your hair with, but I have no hair now, but this is, they come in all forms and fashions, and people carve them, and this is something of what it would look like. So this is my Duafe, and I think actually the Duafe is the most mass produced Adinkra symbol in the United States. I see it all the time. It comes in the and earrings. It's always a symbol in fashion, but you can see why, because it represents the woman, and women tend to purchase more. So this one has been mass produced. And this one is Sankofa. And of course, Sankofa is returning, getting back, learning from the past. And this one is most important in my life right now. I'm learning from the past, because once you realize that you have to transform, you can't always keep going back. You are susceptible to going back to your bad habits. But if you need to look at the past. You need to understand what you did wrong in the past so that you can keep moving forward. Another symbol that means that as well that I like to share with you, and it's this is all actually, it's in the book. It's called Sankofa as well. And I actually just bought one of these. I was given in Dallas, or no, not Dallas, in New Orleans, and this is my little goal, and it kind of fits perfectly right over there. But I'm gonna put this one as a necklace or carry it with me every day, and it's just reminding me to go back and to remember what you did wrong, or remember what you did right. But whatever the fact is, you have to remember. And it's a symbol of wisdom, of learning from the past to build for the future. Sankofa is a constant reminder that past experiences must be a guide for the future. Learn from or build on the past. And of course, that's my book, and it's actually on the cover of the book as well. This is the Sankofa, the bird looking back. So this is actually one of the mass produced ones as well. So the last two, this one is too. So the last three I showed you, the two Sankofas and the Duafe, are probably the most mass produced symbols in the United States, the most popular. So that's it. Thank you for coming to African Essence. You can use Adinkra symbols to affirm your new path, your path of healing. I would say go for it. If you see them, buy them. You can buy them from me. I would hang them everywhere. I would have flashcards with the meanings on them. You do have to see things every day in order to, move past, move past what happened to you in the past. You have to begin to say them, speak them, and you have to begin to, that's how you begin to believe them. You have to speak these things into existence. I keep this little board, and it's like a board. It's my mantra board, and it has things like I will be peaceful, or there will be peace, and it has things that I really have to say to myself every day. And it reminds me to close my eyes. I do a lot of humming, because humming awakens my spirit. So and I like closing my eyes and hum, and it really, really helps. And it kind of summons like my ancestral spirits around me. So the ancestral spirits that I want to be around me, I call them, and I do that way. And then I have affirmations on the back, like to speak to things that I want to be. So like, I am a traveler, or I am a good friend, and I love my hair. Those types of things. And I do have to say I love my hair, because there is a habit I have that has to do with my hair, and I'll talk more about that in another video. So that's it. That's all I had to talk about today. When you say, what is she looking down at? I just got this book, The Key of Islam, and I love all faiths. I take from everything, and it was something in here that I wanted to say. to share, but I don't think I'm gonna find it before 10. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go. Thank you. Peace.